The youngest object in the universe, an orphan planet wandering the space, the most distant planet from its star, the world that rains rocks, and a cosmic body made entirely of diamonds. Studying all this, it's amazing how many amazing worlds exist in the universe, and there are some of them we're going to talk about today. First, let's talk about the exoplanet WASP-12b. This celestial body is 870 light-years from Earth. Its radius is 1.93 times the radius of the largest planet in the solar system, Jupiter. This planet is known for its egg shape. This effect is achieved by the maximum proximity to its star, the distance to which is only 0.03 astronomical units. Because of this close coexistence, the temperature on WASP-12b reaches 3,992 degrees Fahrenheit, or 2,200 degrees Celsius. And because of the super powerful gravity of the parent star, the luminosity gradually absorbs the celestial body, and in about 10 million years, the exoplanet will be completely destroyed. Given all these facts, it's unlikely that we'll be able to further delve into the study of this planet, because such bodies are unlikely to be of primary interest of science. Let's go to the next planet. In 2009, the Kourou Space Telescope discovered the planet Kourou 7b outside our solar system, which is 7 times the mass of the Earth. The planet is nearly twice the diameter of the Earth and revolves around its star incredibly fast, making a complete revolution in just about 20 hours. Kourou 7b, about 880 light-years away, turns out to be a small rocky world that would look like our planet if it were not for searing heat and stone rains. Through much research, scientists discovered that Kourou 7b faces only one side of its star. The temperature on the illuminated side reaches about plus 4,622 degrees Fahrenheit, or plus 2,550 degrees Celsius. Under such conditions, a huge raging lava ocean forms here as the intense heat on the hot side causes volcanoes to erupt. This is in a process of constant convection. The lower layers of fiery lava heat up, become lighter and rise up. The upper layers, on the other hand, cool down, become heavier and fall down. This happens continuously. Thus, the fire element is in constant intense motion. So, if you were on this planet, you would have two options: to burn on the sunny side, or to freeze and die from chunks of magma on the dark side. Let's move on to more cool objects. Orphan planet WISE 0855-0714, located 7.27 light-years from the Sun. The planet was discovered in 2014 using the WISE orbiting telescope. This celestial body cannot be observed through conventional optical telescopes because its luminosity is too small. The reason is the planet's low temperature, averaging minus 63 degrees Fahrenheit or 53 degrees Celsius. Its characteristics make it look like a cold gas giant at least 1 billion years old. But how could such a planet have appeared? There are two versions. In the first case, the planet begins its path in the protoplanetary disk, the usual planetary system. Mathematical modeling of this process shows that with sufficient mass of the gas disk, it's very likely that at least one planet could be ejected from the stellar system. The second option assumes that the space object came into existence just like the stars, as a result of compression of interstellar gas. However, the mass of the resulting object was not enough to run a thermonuclear reaction in its interior. Gemini Observatory also received evidence of the presence of a large amount of water in the planet's atmosphere. It's assumed that it's concentrated in the form of clouds of tiny ice particles. Even more interesting, there's a relatively warm layer of the atmosphere of this planet, which is about 62 miles thick, or 100 kilometers thick, the conditions of which are close to Earth's. It is suggested that such an environment might be suitable for potential organic life. HD 209458b, or Osiris, is an exoplanet located in the constellation Pegasus, 153 light-years from Earth. According to scientists' calculations, this planet is larger than Jupiter by about 30%, and the diameter of its orbit is 1.8 the diameter of Mercury's orbit. That's less than 6 million miles, which respectively makes it clear that the temperature of this celestial body is very high. The average temperature on the surface of Osiris is 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit, or 850 degrees Celsius. A striking feature of this planet is that it's a gas giant. Under the influence of high temperature and enormous pressure, Osiris cannot hold its atmosphere. The various gases in the atmosphere overcome the gravitational field of the planet, accelerating to enormous speeds. All this makes the planet Osiris unique. It has its own tail like a comet, consisting of a stream of planetary gases. And despite the fact that the evaporation of the planet is very active, it will take about 1 trillion years for Osiris to completely disappear. The next planet, Gliese 436b, is 33 light-years away from Earth in the constellation Leo. Its size is comparable to the size of Neptune. It is also 22 times heavier than Earth, and its radius is about 4.33 times larger than Earth's. The orbital radius of this planet is about 4.2 million miles. For comparison, the orbital radius of Mercury averages 36 million miles. And the orbital radius of Earth is about 93 million miles. Therefore, this planet is very close to the star, making a complete revolution around the star in 2.64 days. Gliese 436b is interesting because this planet is covered in hot ice. Yeah, you heard right. This planet is mostly composed of water, which at a temperature on the planet's surface of about 572 degrees Fahrenheit or 300 degrees Celsius is in a solid state called burning ice. Gravity puts tremendous pressure on the water, whose molecules are densely packed, becoming ice. And even such high temperatures cannot make water molecules evaporate from the surface. This is why the planet can be considered very unique and unusual. A truly amazing planet. Its orbital radius is 630 astronomical units, which is 20 times the orbit of Neptune, and its name is HD 106906b. The planet was discovered by a method that is rather rarely used to search for exoplanets. It was possible to see it directly in images taken first with the Magellan telescope, and then in Hubble photos. Scientists decided to study the star HD 106906 due to the fact that earlier, infrared observatory detected a source of thermal radiation near it. Initially, astronomers hoped to find the star's gas dust disk. However, the system HD 106906 disk is not limited to. In the images, the researchers found an object located even farther away, at 630 astronomical units. The authors of the discovery emphasize that the celestial body is interesting because it doesn't fit well into a number of existing models of the formation of celestial bodies. At such a great distance, a planet with a mass of about 11 masses of Jupiter has nothing to form. Astronomers first speculated that they mistook a star that happened to be in the frame for a planet. But statistical analysis showed that with the known density of stars, such a coincidence is unlikely. Another possible explanation was that the planet grew out of the gas dust disk near the star, and then was ejected into a distant orbit due to the interaction of the system with some other object. The amazing worlds of the universe do not end there. The Diamond Planet is next. Its name is 55 Cancri E. The discovery was made in the constellation of Cancer. According to the available data, the discovered planet is almost twice the size of Earth, and its surface is completely covered with precious metals. Therefore, during the ongoing study, it was found that the planet 55 Cancri E is completely studded with diamonds and graphite. That automatically makes it one of the richest previously discovered celestial bodies. By the way, the planet orbits around a star, which is easy enough to see from Earth without special devices. The object itself is 40 light-years from Earth. Surprisingly, this planet is also one of the hottest planets previously discovered. Approximate temperature of its surface is about 3000 degrees Fahrenheit or 1650 degrees Celsius, and it orbits the planet incredibly fast. Thus, its planetary year is almost 18 hours. According to scientists, the speed and the peculiarity of its surface are due to a rather small distance from its star. The A30 Tauri b is an exoplanet orbiting a young T-type star about 427 light-years from the Sun. The exoplanet has a small age and is the youngest planet ever discovered, only about 2 million years old. Just imagine when Earth already had a human upright. This planet in question did not even exist in the universe. The mass of the planet is 77% of the mass of Jupiter, and since the planet orbits close to its parent star, the planet is classified as a hot Jupiter. The discovery of V832b, K233b, and many other planets suggests that the formation and migration of giant planets close to the star can occur on timescales of the order of several million years. The hypothesis that planetary disk interaction is the most likely mechanism for the formation of young hot Jupiters is also confirmed. But that's not the end of interesting and mind-taking worlds in our universe. And if you want to see more videos about the strangest planets in the universe and what's hiding in it, then follow this link and watch more space videos on our channel.